was a.
My brother lived up there.
That's
federal now.
Brother lived up there forever.
Now.
Brother lived up there forever. He said, you take your 13-year-old kid, sit him in the bar next to you. You have to order it for them. They can't order it. Yeah. And
Really?
your kid, as long as you're with them,
they can imbibe?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah, I know. I thought so, too. But it's Wisconsin, eh?
Yeah. What do they care?
Cheese and beer.
There you go.
Fishing.
That was my week overall.
Wow. Cool.
Decent week with kids. We rocked it at some arcade games. That's what Matthew and I like to do. So.
Mm-hmm.
Mine wasn't near that fun.
I was going to say, Tom, weren't you on spring break also?
Yeah, we're on spring break, but I mean, we
little staycation.
Trying to remember what we did. Yeah, you went. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Gabby.
We like that.
Gabby.
Yesterday we went to.
You do need a beer.
Yesterday we went to Conner Prairie.
Your throat's probably dry.
That was pretty exciting.
Conner Prairie, that's
Love that
So
place.
That's
for
cool.
people that don't know, that aren't from here, that may be listening somewhere like Canada
Good
or
point.
France,
Thank
or anywhere but central Indiana, Conner Prairie Living History Museum property is. So my wife asked me afterwards, and my current wife, and it was
Nice.
actually
Way
it
to
was
clarify.
it was a legit question. She asked me if all those buildings that are there are original.
to the time
yeah.
period.
And that's the thing is, and I think that's what makes it so cool is that, yeah, they are.
They are? Are they really? I didn't know
all
that,
those
yeah.
buildings have always.
I didn't know that.
The majority of them have been there.
Huh.
Because that property was owned by, the reason they call it Conner Prairie,
Mr. Conner?
William Conner.
Yeah. Bill
However-
Conner. We call him Bill.
Yeah, his friends call him Billy.
Bill.
Most likely. However, for a very long time,
Not
that
Jimmy.
property was owned by Eli Lilly.
Really?
The Eli Lilly. So he preserved a bunch of stuff on that site, and then that's where the whole Conner Prairie thing came about.
Gotcha.
So some of that is reenactment, but some of it is true to the time because they maintained. I mean, obviously they had to do some refurbishing.
Sure.
This stuff was around in the 1800s. So, but a lot of that is legit, real. That's how it was back in the day,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think Billy
Billy Conner.
Connor. Yeah.
and
Billy
Billy
Conner.
Eiffel
Yes.
had a construction
They were-
company
yeah.
together for a while.
I
Well, they
think
built the
probably
Eli
did.
Lilly building, I think.
Yeah.
Both
I
of
think
them
they-
most
downtown.
likely
They built the Eli Lilly main office down
And
there.
actually, William Conner was
Billy-
married to an Indian who left him, and then he married a white woman.
Yes.
Is how they kept referring to her. Which
As a white woman?
I'm fairly certain that was a.
Wow, that seems
Maybe back then it was politically correct, but I don't think today it really would be.
But they're in character though.
They are in
when you go
character.
there, yeah.
They are
So
in
so
character.
they're dressed up in what 1800s,
But
whatever.
what's funny is I take my 11 and 13-year-old and we like walk into this house and this lady's dressed in the period dress, whatever, and
Period dress.
what
you know,
is
period
a-
dress.
Hang on.
Wow.
You
Well,
should have
what I
gone the
mean.
week before
Exactly.
Looks like that.
or the week after.
Didn't
It's
they
like the
use
ketchup lays.
Didn't they use bed sheets for
Yeah,
that?
they probably did. But we walk in and she starts talking to you like she lives there.
Yeah.
So my kids are like, "What's up with this crazy lady?"
Lady's drunk.
What do you mean? We're not here to see your husband.
She's been on the
We're not
corn
selling
mash.
it. We go into the fur trading thing, and
She had painkillers.
the guy's like, "Did you bring your furs to trade?" And the kids are like,
What's a fur?
So we leave, and my 11-year-old, he's like, "What kind of furs would we bring?"
Otter.
Hey,
And I was
Otter.
like, "Otter,
Beaver.
beaver, raccoon."
Polar.
We just started naming them off.
Raccoon.
the raccoon pelt is fairly thin. it's like a smashed triple.
Well, trampled.
It's thin in the middle.
It's called the Goodyear
You can
fur.
find them anyway. So they started getting all this education about all this stuff that frankly, I think it was a combination of I don't give a shit and
Get me outta here.
Why
Yeah.
am I listening to this?
Yeah.
But if you think about it, it was just really cool to go through there and have the kids kind of experience that a little bit, get a little bit of what
Sure,
life
culture.
was.
Yeah.
What life was like, and so as they read some of the stuff, and the 13-year-old, she's reading what a person her age would have been doing back in those times, and she's like,
She didn't like that, did she?
I ain't doing that shit. I ain't milking goats, and we're not doing that.
The
So,
cool
but it
thing-
was fun.
Yeah.
It's
So they have in the summer they have concerts
Concert
out there.
series, yeah.
That's kind of cool. Concert on the prairie, I think is what they call it.
In the amphitheater.
And you can
You can
you're
take your own wine
Yeah, you
and-
take your own
Whole
wine
picnic
and
basket and
food
sit out
and
there.
all kinds
Yeah.
of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
They have some pretty good music out there. We've
Symphony
done
on
that
the
a couple
Prairie.
times. Symphony on the
Yes,
Prairie. There you go.
Symphony
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
Prairie.
Well, we saw 4 or 5 years ago. We saw Yacht Rock Review out there on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
Ooh, I bet that was
a
awesome.
blast. It
Yeah,
was.
that had
It
to
was
be a
a
good
lot.
time.
It was a lot of fun, and it
Sure.
was packed.
And
Oh, yeah, I bet.
I mean, you take your own food, you take your own drinks,
Cooler,
and
yep.
just kind of chill
Yeah,
out.
nobody
Yes.
gives you a hard time. It's just chill. Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about that is typically when you're out there, it's like July 12th, and it's,
And it's hot as balls.
117 degrees.
And you're a
And
sweater.
You're just sweating. You're
Yeah.
A sweater.
Yeah.
You got
You are a sweater.
Oh,
yes.
I am that.
We all know that.
I am that.
Especially when you have your beaver pelt and your otter.
And raccoon.
Your,
So, but
your
then the other
otter
night
vest.
we ate Turkish
Why don't we
food.
use phrases like that anymore? I would love to say, hey, Tom,
Yeah.
where's
Nice-
your
nice-
nice beaver pelt?
Nice beaver pelt.
Because people get offended by that. Yeah, they get offended.
But
You would like to say that again? You can say it all you want.
I would
think.
love to walk into Rookies and go, Tom, is that new beaver pelt you got? that would be
nice
awesome.
coonskin
Or-
cap.
you could.
Or are you just happy to see me?
Good. But we took the kids to get some Turkish food too, and that was an experience.
Really?
Did you rush
what
home
is
to the
Turkish
toilet?
food? Hang on. What's,
Did you make it home time to get to the toilet?
No, it's good. It really is
Was it?
good. Yeah, it's
I'm
a
with
good
Lynk.
joint.
so where? Hey,
Gyro?
No, not being. Hey,
No, you're fine.
Gyro?
I'm gonna pull a Jeff here. Hey, not being a jerk.
No, you're
And
fine.
when you
Well,
have to
you're-
address the fact that
you're
you're not
getting
being a
ready to be a
jerk,
jerk.
you're being a jerk.
You're fine.
No, I mean like
Ask all the questions.
like a Turkish restaurant. Like
Yeah,
what?
there's a Turkish restaurant.
I don't
here in
even know
Indy.
what Turkish food is. What, what's that
It's
even mean?
very similar to Greek.
Okay, all right.
Very
So
similar.
gyros and
However,
stuff.
So
Yeah,
you eat
they're-
it from behind the restaurant.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, hey, we seriously,
That is it.
we need to force feed this dude another painkiller. Well, let's get him a Pez dispenser. Let him keep eating this shit.
Okay. Tom, you grab his left arm on his
No, I ain't
Brett,
touching
you're
it. I'm not touching
throwing the painkiller in.
I'm not touching it.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
And I'm going to cover his mouth with the beaver pelt. Make sure that thing goes down.
I think Tom has one.
With a merkin.
And because we didn't have enough, we went and got Greek food tonight. So.
Sure you did.
Yeah, we did.
Where was the restaurant at?
The which one?
The Turkish one.
Oh, it's downtown.
Oh, okay.
Hey, so, hey, I'll applaud.
ironically enough, over by the Eli Lilly building.
I'll applaud the kids for trying that.
Absolutely.
And
I don't know. I've gotten to the point. I mean, 50 plus.
Yeah.
I'll try some stuff I didn't. But even going back 10 years, I'd be like, no,
Yeah.
I'm not trying it.
So what's funny is about our kids, everybody else always complains that their kids, oh, they won't eat that. Oh, he'll only eat chicken fingers.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, they'll never
'Cause
eat a
chicken
vegetable.
fingers are
blah,
awesome.
blah, 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 blah. Our kids have always eaten everything. So they always eat vegetables. They eat salad. And my kid is the kid that'll go and get a cheeseburger and a side of broccoli. Mm-hmm. He's just that kid. The other one, they're salads and all that. I mean, tonight the girl had a Greek salad at dinner. That's just our kids. And so when we go out with people, they're like, wow, your kids are like eating like vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
They're not just eating garbage. And I'm like, well, they like it.
Yeah.
We let them eat what they like. And, oh, he won't eat anything if it's not a cheese pizza. And I'm like, well, that's because
there's
you
nothing wrong
never
with that.
You cater to it, yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
you let them.
Yeah.
I mean, growing
Well, my
up,
oldest-
ever since they were little, there was
Yeah.
always fruits and vegetables and all that
Yep.
stuff around the house. So that
Yep.
that's just stuff that they
just
ate.
get used to
that's
eating
just what
it.
they eat.
My oldest one will eat just about anything. I mean, he'll try just about anything. The second one, he would not. He was one of those chicken fingers,
That's me.
just very regimented. Now he's opening up a little bit. He's trying, different stuff and that kind of stuff.
Well, and don't get me wrong, they'll try stuff, but there's stuff that they look at and they're like, yeah, I ain't putting that in my mouth. That ain't happening.
Oh, okay.
So like one of them,
I've actually heard
of
that
them-
before.
All right, one of them likes hummus. The other one is like, yeah, I don't eat
I
dirt.
was trying not to make a joke.
Can you hummus? Okay.
Hummus, yeah. Yeah. So
Hey,
yeah,
speaking of odd things to eat,
Yes.
Brett brought us some ketchup flavored Lay's potato
yeah,
chips.
because my current wife brought those up in conversation at the bar last Saturday, and so Brett thought maybe we should try them. The wacky part about those,
we tried them.
other than the horrible flavor, they're purple.
Yes.
I don't get that part. They're supposed to be ketchup flavor. Even on the bag, they look kind of purplish.
It's odd to me that different. It makes sense once I thought about it.
Well,
Different areas
potatoes
just have
and
different
ketchup.
stuff. For example, I couldn't find freaking taco flavored Doritos.
No, but you did
in
find
Canada.
some.
Oh no, that was U.S. not in
Yeah.
Canada. Couldn't find them.
Well, those are kind of a new
but
things
that-
here,
yeah,
even,
but
aren't
that,
they?
No, that's
That-
the
no.
original flavor.
Yeah, that was
Taco flavor is the absolute original
yes,
Dorito.
I
I
think
thought it
so.
was
Yeah.
cheese.
No, it was the absolute original Dorito was taco.
I think Tom's right on
Yeah.
that.
he
And
would
then
know
Back in
because
the
he traded a couple of taco flavored Doritos for 2 beaver pelts.
we were
on
trading
the
Yes.
Trail of Tears.
pelts,
Yes,
pelts,
yes, he
Doritos, and beads. It was a 3-way trade at the menagerie.
At the menagerie.
Hey, I'm serious about throwing another pain med down this dude.
I'm thinking about just taking one myself. I don't even need it.
But so we also got to talk about this though. We got fun toys. My current wife hooked us up.
Go easy here. Your current wife's fun toys?
Yeah, my current wife hooked us up with fun toys, cat guns.
Those are pretty cool.
Well, but here's the
You'll shoot your eye out, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, you will.
So the tie-ins are endless, but here's what I envision. These are things that show up at a party, and then there's always that one
Yeah.
asshole at the
Yeah,
party.
friend. Yeah.
When you're
that
not
goes
paying
around-
attention.
and you're
Yeah, that's
gonna
mean.
take one to the eye.
Yeah.
and
It's all fun and games.
It's all fun and games till you
Hell
take
yeah, it
one to
is.
the eye.
Till somebody loses an eyeball.
And these have some propulsion to them.
Yeah, I mean, do it in a,
It's behind you. It's not loaded.
it's stuck.
No,
It's stuck in the
It's
wall.
stuck in the wall.
just do a blank one. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it comes across here.
Oh, I'm confident.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's
I mean, last week I heard me pissing on the thing, so whatever.
it's interesting. The podcast that is a rando idea over a bunch of beers, not dictated, but came up so frequently.
now it's
this-
over beers and painkillers, but go ahead.
this week for me. Well, I
You
actually
talking about last week's episode?
no in general.
Oh, okay.
in general, there are references to otters and, of course,
Titties.
which
So,
you can't fault somebody from that. That's funny.
Absolutely.
That's funny.
So this morning I got a text, and speaking of that same thing,
A text for another bucket?
no,
sure,
yeah,
we'll go.
you know, but, so this morning, because usually, and just so everybody knows, I mean, normally we have this thing uploaded by Thursday sometime, and so
yeah, it'll be Friday.
So this is going to be a little bit later than usual.
Today's not Wednesday.
No, I don't think so. Hold on, let me check my
No,
phone.
Papa.
What the hell's going on?
So this morning at like 8:55, I get a text message. Where the hell is my solid 4 to listen to on route this morning? Get off my ass, man!
We appreciate that one listener out there.
Yes.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Well, I think that brings up a good point, though. As we get into summer and Lynk and Jeff get into golf league,
Oh, yeah.
and
Starts next week,
we're,
actually.
we're gonna have some vacations and stuff come up. We might miss a week, or we
Yep.
might be a day or two late, or a day too early, right?
Correct.
We
Correct.
don't. The four of us really haven't talked through that, but
keep
Yeah,
them
we
on their
gotta figure-
toes.
We gotta figure
well,
It'll
something out.
happen.
You know, I think we're committed to getting it out there.
that text
but-
is awesome,
yeah.
though.
Oh,
That
yeah,
somebody's
that's
like,
solid.
"Hey,
Yeah.
So that
Was
one
that from my
listener-
sister Mary?
No, it's from a buddy of mine.
That one listener's downloaded it 850 times.
Mary doesn't have my personal number.
Does she want it?
I don't think so.
Oh,
yeah, we should move on from that." That's,
Yeah,
that's
probably.
Jeff's
That's
sister.
my sister you're
It's his
talking
sister.
about, buddy.
Okay.
It's not like he talks about your sister, Link.
No, never. Never. Especially in the middle of my backswing. Yeah.
In the biblical
Dirty
sense.
things to you.
So Jeff's one of Jeff's favorite
Easy now.
One of Jeff's favorite thing to do.
Let's be careful. Be careful.
I'm just gonna tell. I'm not gonna tell.
Her sons are listening to this.
Sure they are.
They don't,
yeah, they are. They
don't
don't listen.
They do not listen.
One of Jeff's favorite things to do is I'm addressing the golf ball. He likes to tell me what he's